So I want to share with you through the book of Romans, and the part that we hopefully get through today is, how do we live? I want you to know the way we live as believers, the way we live as believers, the way we live as believers, the way we live as believers. Some of us are not living, we're existing. God has created you and I to live the God kind of life. What's the God kind of life? The God kind of life is where you dominate your circumstances. The God kind of life is when you see supernatural power working in your life. The God kind of life is when you see God's favor extended on your behalf. The God kind of life is when you begin to know that there is a God behind in the invisible realm that you don't see. What's the God kind of life? That there is a person you don't see that has the ability to influence what you do see. So we're supposed to live by faith, not by our 5 physical senses. When man fell in the Garden of Eden, he started to make decisions by his own 5 physical senses. And if you attempt to pass a spiritual test through your own 5 physical senses, you're going to fail every spiritual test that you take. And many times God will give you a spiritual test. What's a spiritual test? Go to Philip, he'll tell you. One time Jesus was with his disciple Philip. And the Lord Jesus, how he works in your life, he shows and demonstrates something to you, and then he'll give you a situation to see if you learn from what he just showed you. Every great teacher, and that's the thing, pray for me, I want to be very good at being an influencer and an instructor that not tell you what to do, but model what you do. So Jesus modeled provisions. In other words, what Jesus modeled to every believer, there's no lack and shortage in heaven. Jesus modeled that he has access to everything.